Today I thought I'd talk about the Voyager because it's been in the news a lot in the past few days. Voyager 1's original mission was to go and visit the 4 gas giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. However, after that it kept going and going and going. And now it is the furthest man-made object from Earth. Pretty awesome. So why has the Voyager 1 been in the news recently? Last week, the American Geophysical Union announced that the Voyager 1 had left the solar system. However, the Voyager 1 science team has proven otherwise. And although the AGU has gone back and changed its initial title on the press release, there have been a lot of announcements regarding the Voyager 1 leaving the solar system that are still floating around, and it seems like a lot of people don't actually know that that is not actually true. The miscommunication stems from the observation that dramatic changes in radiation observed by the Voyager 1 had decreased dramatically. This led scientists to believe that the Voyager 1 had actually left the solar system and moved on into interstellar space. Just because the radiation levels decreased doesn't mean that it actually left the solar system. This is where the definition of where the solar system ends and interstellar space begins comes about. There's no clear way to determine exactly the dividing line. So what does this all mean? There's this unknowing of where the boundary line between our solar system ends and interstellar space begins. So when the radiation levels observed by the Voyager 1 showed a dramatic decrease, this meant that a lot of scientists believed that the Voyager 1 had actually left the solar system and gone on to interstellar space. So what do we know? The sphere of the sun's influence and everything that inside of that sphere is called the heliosphere. Once the Voyager 1 leaves the heliosphere, that means that it is no longer influenced by the sun. That is why you would see a dramatic decrease in radiation levels once the Voyager 1 left the heliosphere. However, because we don't know exactly where the solar system ends and interstellar space begins, we can't for sure and accurately say that the Voyager 1 has actually left the solar system. And while the sun's radiation may no longer be affecting the Voyager 1, the sun's gravitational influence is still definitely there. So if we use the sun's gravitational pull and everything in it as the boundary of the solar system, that would mean we would have to wait until the Voyager left the Oort cloud. Once it leaves the Oort cloud, that would mean that it would neither have any influence by the sun's radiation or the sun's gravitational influence. The Oort cloud is nearly 1 light year from the sun, so it would take a long time for the Voyager 1 to get there. I really find the Voyager 1 fascinating, and if you do too, then you should definitely do some more research about it, and if you have any questions, definitely ask them, and I'll try and answer them the best as I can.